So many people are looking for jobs right now, whether you're laid off or you're just not satisfied with your current work situation. We got some really great tips you could use and advice for finding the job of your dreams.
Michael Goldberg is the founder of Hiring Transformed, a company that provides strategy planning and training for job seekers and employers, and he joins us live. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Larry. Good morning, Robin.
Let's talk about some dirty tricks that employers do. One of them is the silent treatment. What happens there and why do they do it?
Two, they don't like silence. Nobody likes silence, really, right? You all talk about dead air on TV. You don't want to have that. So it's the same thing. We get uncomfortable when there is silence. And the reason why hiring managers do that in their interviews is they want to see if you're going to be okay with that uncomfortable situation. And what ends up happening in that silence is either the managers start to talk first when they ask a question, or the job seeker who is interviewing tends to ramble. And I mean, I've done that several times during my when I was in recruiting, and it works, because what ends up happening is people end up just talking, and when they talk, they don't know when to be quiet. So silent treatment is a way to just make you feel a tad bit uncomfortable, but to see how you deal in a stressful situation and how you handle that situation.
Michael, we're going to pause right there for a second because we have some breaking news. So just stand by for 1 second. We'll have these interview tips right after the break. We have a fire. If we can take a look at this. Skycam 9 is over a warehouse fire. This is on 16th Street, just west of Costner in the Lawndale neighborhood. An unbelievable amount of smoke here. It's now a 311 alarm fire. That is huge. 2 extra alarms on this in addition to the first, and one level 1 and a level 1 hazmat has been called because of the chemicals in that building. We are not hearing any reports of injuries at this point, but again, that is smoke that is being seen from miles away. This is at 16th and Costner in the Lawndale neighborhood. In a warehouse. But man, that is just 311 alarm. That's a lot of equipment responding to the scene out there.
You know, and even though it looks pretty industrial right there, you can see there's a neighborhood right there of residential homes close by. And we'll be keeping an eye on this.
Yeah, we will check back in. Let's stay with us for more on that shortly after we finish talking to Michael Goldberg here, who is a hiring expert. I know a lot of people out of work and they really want to get these tips. So Michael, I know you had mentioned we're talking about these tips. Employers test you during the interviews. They say give them the silent treatment. They make you sit and wait. And what else do they do? Meet the team. What's that?
So the meet the team, and it's different in the virtual interview world, but it's a chance for you to sit down with your, or for the candidate to sit down with their potential team members, right? And so the chances for you to get to know them, but you have to be careful, right? When you're put in, let's say, a social environment, and so pre-COVID, you go out with the team to lunch, right? Here, you're in a virtual setting, so it's not as relaxed as if you went to lunch. But basically what they're trying to do is they're essentially psychoanalyzing you to say, hey, is this person going to be a good team member? So they're going to ask you questions. They're going to provide that. They're going to give you that silent treatment. But basically, that is it. It's a good trick because it helps bring the team together to see if that person, that candidate, is going to be a great fit.
So let's talk about what we can do proactively, especially if they're making you sit and wait or giving you the silent treatment. You say to jump out there with a statement that really pops about you, such as what?
Right. So the first question you're always going to be asked in every interview, guaranteed, is tell me about yourself. So you want to have what I like to call that pop statement, someone that when you open up the interview, a lot of people during that tell me about yourself will ramble and go on. During interviews where I've asked the questions, people have gone on 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. So you open up with a pop statement that says, hey, I'm an experienced recruiting leader that brings teams and recruiting's reputation back to the forefront and back to the top by forming partnerships. That's going to get somebody's attention.
Yeah.
Right. That's going to get your interviewer's attention. So
But
that's how you open up.
you say keep it to 2 minutes so that we all
Yep.
understand what that is. And then the last thing
Yep.
is have a highlight reel. So what are like 3 things?
Yeah, two to three of your biggest accomplishments that you're most proud of that is related to the job that you're interviewing for. And so just make sure that your answer covers that, talking not only about what the situation was, but also what the result was based on your accomplishments.
Right.
And then end that conversation by just saying, tell them why you're here and why you're interested in going to work for them.
Well, Michael, thank you very much. For more, you can check out hiringtransformed.com. Thanks, Michael.
Thank you.
All right, let's go back to this